Tobias Fate got banned a while ago. I reached out to Riot. You know, it's interesting. Um, they were like, yeah, we could look at it, just improve your behavior and be a good person, and we'll see what we could do. I have been a good motherfucker. I'll tell you that. I'm pretty good now. I ain't toxic. I ain't mad. I don't hate the world. I don't want to see it burn. And it turns out, after waiting this whole time, they're like, it would probably look bad if we unbanned you. And then, all right, okay. Yeah. Well, the thing about T1 is they did unban T1, and then they actually kind of banned him again in a sense, because, like, he told people to kill themselves in Europe, and they actually kicked him out of the partnership that they had with him. Or they just halted the partnership. So, yeah. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. League really is a mental battle. If you can kind of hit that part in your brain that makes you a monk playing this game, and just try to have fun and enjoy the character you're playing, and realize that League it can be enjoyable, you're pretty much set. What are you doing? You see the picture I put up of us? Yeah, I know, I put it back. Do you want to do the Lego mosaic? Maybe this female. I was thinking about getting a Lego mosaic of a picture of me and Ivana. Be pretty cool. Well, I've been pretty mental over this game, don't worry, but I think that was probably more so because I didn't put time into anything else. I valued League of Legends over basic hygiene and living and anything healthy in life. And it was kind of like that for a very long time. But until you can kind of figure out, more ways to enjoy life, the more you rely on League for happiness, that's where it goes downhill, right? Because League is very inconsistent. You can't always enjoy yourself playing League unless you hit that, again, that point in your brain that makes you a monk, right? That shit clicks on and you're like, you know what? Even if we lost, it's fine. It's one fucking game. We've played a million. Just try to play well and have a good time, That's all it really is. Well, it has nothing to do with my job. It has nothing to do with doing League of Legends for a living or streaming for a living, that, like, my mental would be different because I'm making money off of it. It's just you're in a pit. I promise you, if you're someone who thinks every League game needs to be winnable, and if you don't win, you're fucking pissed, and when a teammate doesn't perform, you're pissed, that's just it's hard to explain because I've been there. But, bro, that ain't life. That ain't everything, man. Just have fun with the fucking game. Twisted Fate buff. Well, I've always been able to laugh at myself, bro. I've never taken life too seriously, but, like, I've probably taken this game a little too seriously, you know? And that's not to say that you just play it and don't give a shit about it, but, like, it's how you give a shit about it, is what I mean. People just need to understand that League isn't 100% based around everyone being perfect all the time. Like, we're all fucking human. Everyone plays poorly, everyone plays well. Some games you win, some games you lose. Just accept that that's the variable, right? Like, you can never have perfect games. No one can ever play perfectly every single time. If people want to feed, they're going to feed, bro. You can't go to their house and fucking be like, listen, dick cheese, stop feeding my fucking game. If a bro is mentally ill, he's mentally ill. It is what it is. You gotta learn to accept it and move on. Like, I think there was 3 games in a row where I was target inted for no reason that I can think of. And these guys were running it down. They were just being losers. And I'm like, all right, can't do anything about that. That's fine. It's chill. Again, it is what it is. Like, just accept it, man. Accept it and move on. Again, how many games of League of Legends have you played? Right? Nice. Well, getting mad at yourself is better than getting mad at things that you can't control. Like, you can control yourself and your mistakes, right? But sometimes it does take effect with others' decisions that kind of, they fuck up here and then you're punished for it, whatever. Like, sure, I can see that happening, but I think that might be the best course, is just focus on yourself always. Your team can only be so fucking good, bro. I don't like Fizz. Ravenous, I wouldn't do. I'd just go 100% crit. Like, Shield Bow GA sounds fine super late game, but that's about it. Otherwise, it's worthless. How does he not have ult? I think they're supposed to be getting removed eventually. I don't know when exactly, but the thing about Mythics being removed is that I feel like the game's going to be... it's going to be very... I'm going to say it's going to be more broken, to be honest. I think it will. Personally. Like, everyone is praising Mythics leaving, but I'm just like, how many fucked up combos are you going to get now? Like, this is a
Everyone
full-blown
pays.
game remake, right?
I'm tired of your slander against me, Tobias. I challenge you to a 1v1 on MK9. If I win, you
Yeah,
have to
okay.
watch the
That
entirety
netcode's
of
fucking
MLP.
shit.
If I lose, I sell everything I have and move into insane asylum.
I don't know if you've seen the MK9 netcode on Steam, but it's unplayable. The game is so shit. That is an unplayable game. MK9, every female character was the same. You had Sindel, who was like, I don't know how old, looking like she was fucking 20. Every character in that game looked the same. All the females had the exact same body type, they just had different skin colors. Kano was cool, though. I did like Kano in that game. Well, all I'm saying is, when no mythics become a thing, good luck. You always go Navori Blades. I don't know when the changes come through and what happens to both items, but Navori is objectively better. We can actually cheese them. Never mind. They might. Oh, a Neo Pax TF. Oh, I don't think so. Pax TF is the oldest, rarest, widely obtainable skin. That was that. Oh, I should say it was the oldest, rarest event skin. Because this was shown at the first PAX event that had League of Legends, right? So it was available. I don't know if it was limited at the booth. I think it was, unironically, because they were all on physical pamphlets. So the way you acquired PAX TF was you had to attend PAX, you went to the League booth, and they would give you PAX Twisted Fate. But it was on a slip of paper. So clearly, all of those codes would be linked to X amount of sheets of paper, and once they're gone, they're gone. At the time, right? So that was the only legitimate way to get the skin outside of buying an account that did that. These days, Riot just codes it, and it's like, here you go, here's a free skin. Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch. They're all dying. They can't kill me. PAX Twisted Fate. I had the legitimate skin, yes. On Tobias Fate, I did have the real skin. This is the LPP skin. It's the same thing. It's just not, you know... If I lose LPP, I lose the skin. Whereas the only way to lose the other PAX TF was to lose the account, which is exactly what happened. So... a little bit different. The worst ending. Yeah. I'm like, man, I'm going to be such a good person. I'm not going to flame anyone. I got PAX DF. I've appealed the account, don't worry. Even as an LPP person who talks to riders, I've appealed it. I can ask them, like, ideally, what I want more than the account back is my name. Like, I don't even have Tobias Fate as a name, right? And I haven't had it for years. Because I think the account got banned, like, what, 3 years ago? Something like that. Let's go, man. I can juke the hell out of him. Dude, fucking Night Harvester is so damn good. This is such a clutch item. It gives you so much move speed on hitting anybody. Super fucking good. Super good item, super good. I don't ever buy Medjai's. I don't think Medjai's is worth it on TF unless you play Beyond Perfect. Because the problem with Twisted Fate is to be a good TF, you have to throw yourself into fire any chance you get. Right? Like, you're actively trying to make plays. And if you actively try to do stuff, you're most likely going to die. So I don't like getting Medj. Like, again, you see how aggressive I play when I'm on TF. I play like a fucking assassin or a tank. Rocker, thank you, bro. Because the one thing people fail to realize on the champions they play is their limits. They don't know how far they can take things. Whether that's through inexperience or just being too scared, the only way to get better at a game like League is to just be in every scenario ever and experience everything. Because then you know how far you can take things, right? Fucking Uma's shit. I don't think it matters, though. He's going to kill me, please! I think he was just born this way. Well, I'm dead. Before it was an experiment, and then through the experiment he gained magic, but I think he was just born to a family who were mages. And he was able to channel the magic through cards. Like, I don't know, his old lore was really fucking dumb. Really dumb. Like, TF's just not extraordinary. He's just a dude who does magic through cards. That's it. Graves is just a dude who refuses to give up and has a shotgun. That's it. Misfortune, same deal. Gangplank, a ruthless fucking pirate lord, right? They're all just kind of basic people. But that's what makes them cool. Because they're not gods, they're not, super grand warlords who command armies that can take over the world or, have powers that shift time and space and all this shit. They're just people. I'm not going to get this guy. Isolde. Alright, finish the game. Bro might be a little dead here. Ooh. But we win anyways. It doesn't mean anything. Finish the game, brother. Hit the Nexus, brother. Look, 1 HP, brother. I think that's D2, right? It's like, what, plus 26? Ay, mama. What the fuck? Pretty good damage. Okay, here's the game plan. Do I want to do another game? Do I even have time?